Alright. To the quests. Back to it. Everybody's out here going crazy now.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Yeah. Hut, 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 hut. Skin him alive, skin him alive.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
And man, oh man. Because apparently I need a bunch of fresh water. Make my potions. Oh, very nice. Man. Protect the healers at all costs.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Oh, the rapier's kind of growing on me. Hi, lady. Yeah. But I don't know if it is by definition since I asked for it. No. You. Bless you. Bless you. Man, that the thunder sound effect for these warhammers now is very, very good. Yeah, respawn rate is way too high on that guy.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Is it over there or over here? I can't even tell. Clarkman! Oh, hold on. OBS quit unexpectedly. Okay. Hey, yo. Good to see you, man. Searching for connections. Gotta get my detective hat on. What does this all mean? Yeah. There you go. That was pretty good. Got one way out there. It's gonna be a long loop for these quests, but that'll be okay. Is it gonna hurt? Yeah. Absolutely. Alright, so if I go out way east to that one, I can loop back up, I guess. Level 11. But it's a faction quest. It's the only reason I care about doing it. Yeah. Oh, man. I'll tell you this. I told Chuck I was so mad. I'm still going to replace the damn thing.
Not registered.
But I got an email. Like, I was in the middle of factory resetting the thing. And I got an email from Western Digital saying, hey, sorry, we had an outage. And this may have made your MyCloud devices show as offline. Please give it a few hours or restart it to get the new update to fix it. Now, there's a few reasons I'm upset about that. One, because it's completely out of my control, right? So if I need it for production things, I know it's a home one, and that's going to be their argument, so I'm not even going to ask that question. But really, because apparently it's not really local at all. Like, I'm mapped to it, but I guess I'm not really mapped to it locally. Not a big fan of that. There must be a way to get my files locally, right? Because in this idea is that, like, if I didn't even have internet, I wouldn't be able to use my local NAS. That's not cool. It had no indication, no way of finding out that it was a problem with everybody else's NASs at the time. Most people just use it for, like, cold storage, which is fine. I don't, and that's actually kind of what Simon mentioned yesterday. Is like, I'm not really using it for what it's intended for. I'm kind of like mass storing files and stuff. So, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But no, I was pretty darn upset about it. Gosh darn it. But major crisis averted. I don't need to go buy a new one. Because really, after getting a good stack, and I mean, you're looking at some real money. Unless I use some old parts. So yeah, there's that. Eat it, Grey Wolf. Alright, so I was actually past this town at the wreckage. Okie dokie. Dragon Glory? Yeah. Okay, I don't like this guy. That's what you get. So many pirates. So what's up with you, dude?
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Oh my gosh. I know a lot of people that wouldn't like this game just because you have to aim. Just chilling. Straight chiselling. That's good, man. Friday night, why not, right? 'Cause tomorrow is Saturday. I'll have to burst out in some Captain Underpants songs. I see players. I don't trust you. I really wish this axe would come back to me. So it actually would make sense to if we don't need ammo for it, right? Compared to the arrows and bullets. If I switch to a bow spec, I do have plenty of arrows. So I was thinking about doing that instead of musket. I don't quite have to worry about crafting. I don't know. Arrows are way easier. I haven't really looked at the tree though. Evade shot, rain of arrows, AoE stuff, penetrating shot, splinter shot. I don't know, maybe. Maybe.
SWB audio captured, not registered.
Oh yeah. Ah. I would actually like pistols instead of muskets in this one. Kind of like in Guild Wars. I think it would kind of fit in a little bit better. Hello. What's up with this? Where you going? Hey. Let's try that. Oh my god, my game just crashed.
SWB
Okay,
audio
this is the same
captured,
thing I had
not
yesterday where I was
registered.
mentioning the LED keeper thing, breaking it. There was end my LED keeper. Close out my recording because that's not doing much. And relaunch the game. It's because I'm such a hacksaw. Hacking and relaxing on me. You know, I just can't help myself. I'm probably gonna come back dead. Honestly, gonna come back dead. Or that Megadeth song, "Wake Up Dead." That'll be me. But I won't be confused, if that counts for anything. Ugh. Oh, how vulgar. Saw Kinty was playing. I messaged him. He didn't message me back, so you know. Please don't be dead. Please don't log in dead. Don't wake up dead. That's a long walk back. Yay, I'm not dead. Yeah. I didn't wake up dead.
SWB audio captured, not registered.
This one done? This one's done. Time for the long trek back. Quite a journey, but we'll get there. See what's in the supply crate first. Give me your plundered goods. Musketeers, huh? light, but it's dexterity. It's more dexterity constitution than what I have now, and it takes gems. I think all my gems are in my bank. Dude's name is Beaver. Do I actually go back down to that guy again? Looks like I do. I think I probably turn this one down with this juice. Hey, I found rocks. That's why I didn't die that time.
SWB audio capture, not registered. Oh no, somebody left our company.
It's funny, man. You can look at that chat and people are just taking things so serious. I think it's just too early in the game for that. It's like day 4 of the game's existence. Officially. It's all good, man. Oh, is it doing that? Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Good man. Let's see if it works now. Hey. But right down the toilet. There we go. That should go away now. Thank you for telling me that. If it does it again, let me know. Because it should be. Alright, it looks like it's not going to do that again. So it happens when I reboot the Mac sometimes. I forget to open up the SWB audio app. And I rebooted this morning. So. It happens. Good catch. This guy's like, hey, if anybody needs help questing, let me know. Because we're not just a company, we're a family. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Just cut through the meadows, man. Nothing's ever happened poorly in a meadow. Nah, why are you screaming at me? His axe is sticking out of his face. What? Taking like no damage from that. Hi guys. Ah. Gross. Disgusting. Yeah. This tree will never get old. I made sure of it. Ha! Pretty tired tonight, man. I don't know why. Maybe because work sucked. Give me a story of the day, man. What happened in your day? Oh, that's cool. It makes a sound. It makes a sound depending on what I hit. Chuck, nothing happened for you, man? Changing the weather making me tired? I don't know. Oh, hold on. Welcome. A story? I need a story for the day, man. I need something to rile me up. I don't know. Oh, work did not go as planned. It drained something out of me, man. It pulled something out of me. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to put it. I think motivation is one of them. Soul might be another one. I don't know. Horror movies all day? That might be a good idea, actually. I know I didn't get much sleep. There, I know that for sure. But that can't be it. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. Horror movies is a good way to stay awake. Oh my gosh, rapier. Ah. Well, Kenty's playing on 2 different servers, and none of them are mine. Sleeping Like Pooh may hit up the Oktoberfest and Readiness Center tomorrow. I saw that. I was kind of disappointed that they're doing it in October, but I know my dad wants to do something like that. See, there's something's taking it out of me. But I can't stop. Must stay awake and keep YouTubing. Must keep YouTubing. I brought up in the Discord, asked the Sparks if he wanted to do Sea of Thieves tomorrow. I haven't heard from him. I said it in the Sea of Thieves chat, so. Yeah, changing weather could be part of it, man. I don't know. Why do I keep getting multiples? My game's crashing. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's not a super far run or anything. So first I was getting crashes for... Yeah. Yeah, he's playing Star Wars. I think it's because nobody's playing Sea of Thieves. Guess I'll reopen the game. I closed the game, the music's still playing. Had end task. Let's open it again. I was getting the auto kill switch for all my elite hacks, clearly, for my LED keeper. So... early night yourself. Well, it's a work night for you too. So there's that. It's always part of it, right? I don't know. I just want to get some levels in. That's about it. Yeah. Now, do I come back dead? I was in combat when the game went down. Do I wake up dead? As I said before, if I do wake up dead, at least I won't be confused about it. It's a very distinct delineation. Yep, I woke up dead. Damn it. You heard that earlier? Not even dead because I did anything wrong. Damn it. Bless you. Bless you.
Very relieved to see these corruption is more alchemy. Yes. And even more disgusting task than before. Soak this meat in the lost.
Stop disturbing me.
There. Now, take this and deposit it in the pool.
Who the hell's Jonas Alisar? Oh, way down there. That's that guy. Creepy, cool fisherman guy.
I salute you, fellow marauder. We will never give up the fight. And in the end, we will emerge victorious. I salute you, fellow marauder. We will never give up the fight. And in the end, we will emerge victorious.
You can buy iron cartridges with it. That's kind of funny. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Go bing, 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 bing. And then teleport down to these for the story one. Whoa, buddy. Luckily it's not Valheim. You don't get crushed by the trees. I gotta do this guy quick, fast, in a hurry, too. My first 10 minutes of Valheim, I got crushed by a tree. I'm the only one that saw that, right? I mean, that was... Alright. I don't know. I think so. That was pretty awkward. Midnight Wolf. What's he doing up? You call this a den? You call this a den? Murder. No murder. I'm skinning all y'all. Ah, you can't do silver yet. Suck it. Wah, ah, ah, ah. Urgh. I guess Kinty's been playing this a lot. By the way. I had no idea. I haven't really talked to him much lately. It's like a quiet night on the stream too. I don't know. I'm still gonna keep playing New World, but I think I'll probably stream more Sea of Thieves and stuff and do this on stream less often. We'll see. Depends. Right now, it's kind of a symptom of everybody watches the big guys early on because they do the 10+ hour streams with all their friends and they roll through everything. This is not at all indicative of how anybody plays the game. I will talk some smack for a second, though, as far as streamers go. I don't know if you saw this. Asmongold the other day was very upset that somebody had already taken his name. And, which I get, it sucks. And he was saying that companies like Amazon and all these others should have creator programs. And allow like nobody else to take their names and stuff like that. Like creators pick their names first and stuff like that, so they're not being impersonated. I don't know, man. I'm a little on the fence about that one. I feel like there's already enough preferential treatment for certain streamers. I just thought that was weird. This is me. Cool.
I totally whiffed.
It's all good. Woo. Hey, yeah, buddy. I was saying a bit ago, I had no idea you were playing this much. Do you have a few characters? Such a quiet night tonight. It's good to see you, though. Oh. Two's double what I'm gonna make. I don't think I'm gonna make a second character. This game kind of needs it though if you want to make a caster, but I did a caster in one of the betas and it was just crap. It was, I mean, to solo with at least. Yeah, everybody complained about the queues, but I've not had those yet because I didn't play day one. I just, you know, these games on day one are just kind of always crap. And so I waited till day two and I logged in and it said that they'd open up 22 new servers. So I just went with that. Said I picked the lowest populated server and had a funny enough name. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, man. Oho no. Oho no. Like, I can't forget it. So it's perfect. People in this game are getting... I think the beta has some issues. I mean, I had issues, but it's caused some issues where a lot of players played the beta like crazy, and they're all pro or whatever now. But they... Oh, they're all being dicks about it now. I played the beta too. I didn't get max level or anything crazy like that, but... They're all getting mad at people. It's day 4 of the game. They're getting mad at everybody for not doing certain things with forts, and, you know. You can hop in voice if you want. But they're getting all mad with like, oh, we're not... People aren't doing forts enough. We need... People suck. They're such noobs. Like, the game's 4 days old. 4 days old. Yes, they're noobs. What up, gangsta?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so this is like the, I swear to God, 20th time I've started over.
Yeah, I didn't play the last beta. That was right before launch. And I gotta tell you, man, a lot of this feels exactly the same as it was last year. So, plus and minus there. Clark saying hi to you.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
We got Remy saying that, by the way.
Good. Kids will say anything and it's great.
Oh, yeah. Little sponge, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like last month, I woke up and, you know, he's like, hey, you right? I was like, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
And Remy comes up behind me, hey, Dad, I'm tired too. But said it like 6 times.
Yep, you're like, dang it.
I had to walk away because I was laughing.
Yep. Hey, man, it makes you check yourself. It's weird, isn't it?
A little bit. Normally I do pretty good around other people's kids.
Yeah,
But
my
I
own
didn't
now.
think I had to start this early.
Yep. So what main build are you running in this thing?
I don't have one yet, so I'm doing everything right now.
Okay.
Because I'm not 20 yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just unlocking like at least 3 points in each weapon at the start so I can get all the, you know, try out all the abilities.
Okay, that's fair.
And then, so I get to 19, then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. This time I'm trying out, and this is mostly because making bullets is such a pain in the balls here. I'm doing throwing hatchet with rapier. Rapier's damage is really good, surprisingly good. The hatchet's damage is also very good, especially if you're... Yeah, with berserk mode and everything is really good. But I'm trying this out for now. It seems to be working okay. At least for this kind of crap. It's just something a little different. I really like the great axe. That was really fun. I did not like the life staff. I think they need to fix it severely.
In the beta, I was able to try out some ice gauntlets. I think those are pretty neat.
They are pretty cool, yeah. Well, life staff used to have an ability that would like teleport you 20 meters or something like that. It was basically you could get a blink with a life staff, and so everybody was like at least had that many points in their life staff. So whenever they were traveling with a life staff blinking around, and that was fine. They took that out. Like, okay, fine. And then right now they still have the life staff on focus only. So if you want to heal, you have to dump points into something that can only be done for a non-DPS thing. So you end up, if you're level, you have to split your points. Yeah. If they put it with intelligence, it'd be fine.
Which you think is where it should be anyway.
Yeah, because the only reason to have focus, in my opinion, as a separate thing would be like if focus was mana regen, but it's not. So like if you just put it with intelligence, then it'd be with fire staff, ice gauntlet, rapier, and musket. So it would actually be beneficial. Like, you know how hard it is to get people to level a healer in any game. You know, you got to make it rewarding one way or another. And in this, you're just not. Like, if you put the life staff with intelligence, then people will say, oh, well, I'm going to run, like, a rapier life staff build or something. You know, or a musket, like, I don't know, whatever. At least they're going to have one DPS that the stats are going into. But right now, if you want to do a melee weapon, you got to split all your crap. Or even if you want to do another fire staff. I don't recommend dual staffing, though. I tried that for like 10 minutes. It was the worst. That was in the first beta. Worst decision ever.
Alright, well, I have an important decision to make. I need your input.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here and sit down at my fridge. So, should I drink a Fam Punch G Fuel? A Sour Chug-Rug G Fuel, a Phaseberry G Fuel, a White Gummy Bear Rain, an Orange Dreamsicle Rain, or a Cherry Limeade Rain.
Well, I can tell you this. I've only had experience with 2 of those, and I'm currently drinking a Phaseberry.
I will grab a Phaseberry. Dude, Sam's Club. Sam's Club is the place to go.
I saw that, because they have the cans now, even.
They almost come to $1 a can.
Yeah, I saw that not long ago.
Yeah, I initially went there to buy bangs. Well, they didn't have bang. So then I saw the G Fuel and the Rains, and it's totally a better deal.
I've never had G Fuel in a can.
I was buying them from the gas station. So it's like 2 for $3 or whatever.
I buy the powder normally.
That's how I started with G Fuel. And it wasn't bad, but I'm lazy.
Sure. Well, one thing that helped me a lot is I grabbed one of the stainless steel like workout type of mixer bottles that's insulated. That made my life a lot easier because the cups that G Fuel comes with, as cool as they look and the awesome designs you get on them, they're crap, dude. They break all the time. They warp in the dishwasher. They leak. They sweat because they're not. You have to use ice cubes in them because otherwise they'll be warm in like 15 minutes.
I should buy one of those workout cups that has the mixer in it.
That's what I did, yeah.
So I don't even have to shake it.
Well, I still have to shake it, but with the ball in it.
No, like there's cups now. Designed for weightlifters or whatever. You put the powder in it and you just push a button and it stirs it up.
What?
Yeah. I'm that lazy, bud.
That's just
Actually,
pretty cool,
that's not
though.
true. That's not true because since last time we've talked, I've lost 36 pounds.
I saw that.
I've quit smoking.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Perry. Or bitter. What's up?
Flourish, frenzy, fury.
I pretty much quit drinking. I've been working out, but I went for a run the other day.
Oh God.
Yeah. My trainer made me run. I was not happy.
I just showed my profile. Like, look, man, I'll lift the weights, but this profile says no running. Chuck says there's a voice he hasn't heard in a while. Absolutely. Yeah, it sounds like you've been doing well, though. I've been seeing your posts on Facebook about, like, quitting smoking and losing weight. It's a big deal.
It's huge. I still got, let's see, I'm at 15 pounds to go on the weight loss part of it. And then once I get to 225, that's when I'm starting to train for a bodybuilding competition.
Ew.
Yeah. Allie goes, does this mean I get to shave you?
It does. It does.
100% it does. Craft stone. Where's this stupid table? Oh, there it is.
It's in the back. Oh, Chuck says that she should wax you.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever gives her the more enjoyment, I guess.
I'll tell you this, man. It would take too long for me. Pick a form. You gotta start with the lawnmower. Then go to the weed whacker. Before you even
Hedge
think of
trimmer
anything
next.
else. Before you even think about doing anything else. I'm warm in the winter. I'm okay. I'm wearing a sweater vest under my sweater. Wolfman, that's right, man. Aquanet and a big lighter. I don't know, man. It'd burn too long. There'd be permanent damage. There's always more. Whoop. Peace out. Come on for it. Fury. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. There it is. No, I just
Did you
sit.
claim your Prime Gaming cosmetic today?
Probably not. I don't log. I haven't been. I don't really go to Twitch. I'm not a Twitch person.
This is through, I mean, it's through Twitch, but it's just straight up. You don't have to go to Twitch. It's the Amazon Prime deal.
Where do I find it?
So I just Googled, what did I Google? New World Pirate Skin.
Ooh, I could totally rock a pirate skin. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not
anyways.
glory or anything,
Sure.
but it's free.
It goes along with the channel. It's fine. Passing out, Chuck. All right, dude. Yeah.
Later, buddy.
Get some sleeps for work. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh my God, just give me the link. Why do people have to write articles for this crap?
I was just the first one.
I know. I just.
Yeah, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things coming out. So I was able to get Pirate Pack number 1. Then on the 12th, it's Pirate Pack number 2.
2 more days for what, dude?
Then they have a Robin Hood pack in the end of October and the beginning of November.
Okay.
I thought I mentioned it. It's free.
Yeah. Well, somebody
As long as you have Amazon Prime, which
I do. I was saying I'd start my free trial. That's what I was talking about. Unless this account. I thought this account had linked.
so when you link it, yeah, it will be. It'll ask for your Amazon Prime or whatever, and then it'll ask you to link it to your Steam.
Hey, you get Star Wars Squadrons with Prime.
Retrieve the iron ore from
Free.
the heavy satchel.
I don't know if you already left, Chuck, but I guess now I have Star Wars Squadrons because Prime just gave it to me. I'm just gonna pop it in, not install it right now, but just gonna pop it in. I'm standing over here trying to heal, so.
I would get it, but it'd take me 6 hours to download. Yeah, there's rumor of fiber internet being put in the area.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
There's fiber internet like 100 feet from my house.
Well, I canceled my Starlink.
What happened?
I didn't want it.
No, why not?
Well, I don't know. I'm content with what I have, and I don't want to change something and then it just be absolute dog crap.
Yeah. Here we go. New World Pirate Pack 1. Offer ends October 12th. Here we go. Go to Amazon Game Studios. Oh my god, log in with your Amazon account. So I gotta log into this thing to log into that thing. Hold up. Oops.
Yeah, I used to get a bunch of cool stuff for warships.
Yeah, I know they give out good stuff. I think I have logged in to Amazon or for Twitch more because I want crap from Prime Gaming. Oh man, this is a lot of login here. Now I gotta link it to my Steam, and then I need to pull up my phone so I can get my code for Steam.
I had to do my code too today.
Oh, I do every time whenever I. Alrighty.
Travel to Bayhal Borough.
Go claim. Complete claim. Email notifications are sent. Yay. Open your tab inventory by hitting tab. I'm sure it'll take a bit to come in, so it'll figure it out. Sweet. Yeah, man, I'll take some freaking pirate weapons. You kidding? Why not? Yeah, World of Tanks stuff again. Valorant, but who cares? Brawlhalla. Ooh, shotgun bundle for Brawlhalla. That'd be cool. Some Dauntless stuff. It's kind of weird, the things that they have on here, because they're like Steam games and Epic games. But, oh well. Right on.
Jinxed it. Way to go.
Yeah, like I said, it's free.
Yeah, since I already have Prime.
Yeah, I just switched phone providers, and I couldn't be happier.
Who are you with now?
Verizon.
Yeah? Every time I look at their pricing structure, I just don't want to do it. But I have a lot of options because I'm in a metro, so like everybody
Well,
has decent service.
I had Sprint, and it was okay until, or I had T-Mobile. No,
Yeah.
I had Sprint.
That's what I'm on. When they got
And they
merged.
switched. Yep, and for some reason I'm 3 miles from a tower and have no service.
That's because your Sprint, probably the bands that were working out there where you live, got sold.
Well, there's 2 towers, one 3 miles, one 5 miles, and I've had 4. They've given me 4 different SIM cards for each phone, and still, I was like, look, I'm not trying to be one of those customers, but I can't deal with this.
Yeah, we had that when we first had T-Mobile when we moved here. They didn't even have a T-Mobile store in this state. And like you couldn't get signal really anywhere in the house. And their recommendation was, well, hey man, you know, we can send you like a hotspot thing, like a little generator or signal generator thing, plugs into your router, and you know, then you get signal. I said, yeah, that's fine and all. I said, but what happens when I leave the house? They're like, what?
That's
like,
the same thing I told them, and I said,
yeah.
well, my internet's not good enough for me to be doing that anyway.
Sure, yeah. That's a good point.
Plus, I never got my, when I first came to Sprint, for porting my number over, I was supposed to get 2 gift cards per number. And it's been over a year, and I never got them, and I've resubmitted it like 3 different times.
T-Mobile's pretty good in our metro, but like if you watch a T-Mobile commercial, I saw one recently, and I actually had to pause it and show Heather. It showed the picture of like their 5G network versus the Verizon 5G network, and I was like, yeah, there's a lot more pink. I said, but you know what? Look at the one dark spot. The one like legit dark spot is this shape of Nebraska. I'm like, yep. I mean, so for us, as long as we're not out in the middle of nowhere, we're fine. And most of the time when we do travel, it's we go east, like into Wisconsin or Minnesota or something, and it's totally fine. But, you know, going out to the sticks, you pretty much need Verizon out here.
Yeah, my first bill was like $250 because of all the activation and all that crap. Now my bill this month, my new one is $77, and then it goes up to $120.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
2 phones, unlimited everything, which is the norm now. I don't even know why they keep saying it. But $120, that's still, I think that's like 20 or 30 cheaper what I was paying with Sprint.
Really? I'm paying $95.
Well,
2.
we were also leasing our phones before.
Oh, right. Yeah. I got too tired of that game. Hell, I need 5 more crates of this fishery. There's got to be another spot of this fishery. I'm gonna go to the end of this thing. Cell phone prices are weird in general. I think they're in for a world of hurt. The more people that are working from home and stuff.
I think that's why they're hurrying to get better internet out here.
Yeah.
Because when all that crap happened and everybody was forced to work from home, a lot of people don't have internet out here.
Yeah. Or if they do, it's definitely not sufficient. Because it's nuts to think of how much normal everyday work stuff takes up. But like I had a guy in my company out in, and there's a guy out in England, and he said that he has the fastest internet that's available in his village, and like one of my tools was causing problems because it was using up too much network on his machine, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I said, I don't even notice it. Like I'm looking at my stuff, it's like 2% for me. He goes, yeah, but he said the fastest in my village is 1 meg upload. So he's trying to work and do VoIP calls because we do a lot of VoIP stuff in general. And he's like, I can't. He's like, I can't do VoIP. And he's like, I need an exception for these tools because I don't have fast enough internet. Like, wow, shit.
Well, when we first moved in, we had bug tussle, and that's wireless internet.
Yeah.
It took me like 4 hours to download Chrome.
It's faster if you hotspot it.
And now I at least have something.
Yeah, that's been a deterrent for me moving out like that, but in the past. I'm at the point now where
I didn't know it was you.
you even say DSL, I say next. I had that in California. There was one town that was right next to the town I was going to work in. And they were showing us a house. I'm like, oh, this is kind of nice. I'm like, yeah, maybe. I said, you're outside of city limits. What's the internet here? I'm like, oh, DSL. I'm like, what? Yeah, they have DSL out here. It's pretty good. I was like, no. Take us back to town. And she was like, what do you mean? I'm like, no.
Oh no, I'm glad that I got DSL over that bug tussle shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eat my rapier!
You trying it? It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I finally got one.
It's kind of fun. I'm doing the blood tree right now because I like adding bleeds and stuff.
So do these wolves. Ooh!
Oh.
I like how when you level up, you get full health.
Yeah, I think every game needs that. Whenever a game doesn't have that, it makes me really sad.
Slash so quickly that it extends the reach of your blade 5 meters. Ooh, flurry. That sounds fun.
Flurry is fun. Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
Feeling like Zorro over here.
I like the sound of it. It sounds like the Needler from Halo.
Oh yeah, I suppose it does. I think they did a really cool job with the sounds in this game because, like with the throwing axe, I was just seeing it earlier. They actually do. They actually care about what kind of surface you hit. I think that's just the coolest thing. And it's not really something you expect in an MMO, I guess. So I just threw it in the gravel. It sounds like gravel. Threw it in the dirt. It sounds like dirt. Threw it at a rock. It sounds like a rock. I throw it at wood.
This
Sounds like hit wood.
this is a very beautiful game
Yeah,
in all aspects.
it really is. I know the gameplay has flaws and such, but I'm glad they're going with it. The art of this game was what made me first pre-order it.
That's why I pre-ordered Rift back in the day.
I loved Rift. I played Rift for so long, man. I bought Rift on like a couple months after it was out. It was their very first Father's Day sale. Heather and I both bought collector's edition. Played Rift for years.
Until this year, I mainly only played games that my friends played.
Yeah.
So I never really... WoW is the only game I have years in. All the other games are kind of like, oh, it's cool, and then everybody's like, oh, let's go play this one. Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to... There's too many. I've had this conversation a lot with Charles. There's just so many games that it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I pretty much quit playing WoW
So
this
did
year.
like 10 million people or whatever the crazy number was.
Well, I didn't quit for that reason, though.
I know, but it's pretty nuts seeing how many did.
Everybody's like, oh, you coming back in 9.1.5? I'm secretly canceling my subscription today.
Well, they really are screwing people over as far as the subscription goes. Like, they were forcing 3-month subscriptions, wasn't it? Or 6 months or some shit?
They weren't forcing it. No, you could buy in the shop 6-month bundle and it comes with a mount. Like I've always just, mine's still monthly. Mine's always been monthly.
Well, you never know when you're going to end up not playing.
Well, no, yeah. So if you buy 6 months and cancel in a week, your account doesn't cancel until the 6 months is up.
Yeah, but you paid for all of it.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I know it's a better deal in that sense, but yeah. No, I have a problem with the subscription games. I don't mind it. Like, I think Elder Scrolls Online is the best version of the subscription. Because there isn't one that's required to play the game. But you get a whole bunch of really worthwhile perks. And $15, like, so it's a $15 sub. But you also get, like, a $15 equivalent of their in-store currency.
Every month, right?
Yeah, every month for the sub. So, like, you don't need it to play it, but, I mean, I kind of need to play it because, like, the crafting bag and stuff, to me, is, like, is an absolute need. But, you know, you don't have to. Nobody has to really give a shit about it. And, so yeah, and you get all that back. Granted, it's out of their store, but you're really getting something for it, not just the privilege to play, I guess. So it's just nice to see. That's the issue I have with, like, Final Fantasy as well. I'm going to have to cancel my Final Fantasy. I haven't played it in forever. I was getting really into it again, and, like, I had to reinstall the game because it got all screwed up. And I lost all my binds and stuff. All my configs. Which normally is not that big a deal, but in that game, it is. Right? There's just so much. And so many characters, or so many classes on that character. I just looked at it, and I'm like, I have to settle this up again? I just kind of looked, and was like, I don't know, man. Because, like, two of my buddies play it all the time. And I get why they love it. I think it's still a very good game. But for me, I think tab targeting MMOs are just kind of boring.
I wish something would have happened with WildStar.
Yes, I love that game so much. I didn't play it for very long. I played the beta because I pre-ordered it. And then I played with some friends. And very, very early on, I took a break from it. I think because... What year was WildStar coming out? I think I was in the army when that came out.
Let's take a look.
Because I remember just not having enough time to make a sub worthwhile. And then when I went back to it, everybody was leaving because they got hacked and stuff.
June 3rd, 2014 was the release date.
No.
WildStar release date, June 3rd, 2014.
Oh, really? I was out of the army by then.
That's the initial release date. The game went, yeah, it says, in case you haven't heard the news, WildStar shut down. It was released in 2014, initially as a subscription-only game. After a series of unfortunate games, the game went free-to-play in 2015 and shut down November 18th.
That's what it was. I played it right before it shut down, too. Yeah, so in 2014, I already had a kid. I was in California. I think I remember that. Yeah, I just didn't... It came down to I didn't have enough time for a sub game. You know?
I just think it's funny that I finally get my Horde tattoo and I don't even play WoW anymore.
I want WoW to fix their crap and succeed. Because I do still like that game.
I love that game.
I can't justify spending monthly money on it when there's so many other MMOs and just games in general out there.
WoW's gotten so just blah.
Well, it's too old. I really think there should be a WoW 2. Or something similar. But it's so much of a cash grab right now. I can't recommend the game to anybody. And a lot of the things you're doing in the game for rewards, they're kind of just doing it to do it. You know. Their version of more content is just more crap to just grind. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not for me. But also, I'm not the kind of person that's going to raid and everything these days either. Not consistently.
Well, I was raiding one night a week with a guild.
That's not bad.
Used to play with them back in the day.
Yeah.
Tyler got me back in. So we were raiding once a night, and it was Tuesdays. Well, now Allie went back to work. It's like during the week, I really limit my playtime.
Sure. What are you spending
'Cause,
time with your wife
I-
and stuff?
Yeah, and you know, when she gets home, I kind of disappear for a little bit, let her hang out with the kid, and then you know it's dinner time, and then it's bath time, then it's bedtime.
Yep.
You know, and
Oh, yeah.
claim all. Thank you for the achievements.
Oh, I totally get it, man. Once the kids are home, between the kids getting home and the kids going to bed, unless I'm playing the game with them, it's not. We're done. You know, there's not. And that's the thing. Like, you know, my oldest goes to bed around 9.
So does my youngest.
Well.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
Yeah. That's a different issue.
Well, we're getting rid of nap times.
We had to do that with my son.
So, like, shit, and it doesn't matter how long she naps for. It could be 5 minutes
Yeah.
or 3 hours. It's still
Yep.
9:30 by the time she crashes.
So my son always gets up crazy early, no matter what. And he had that same problem around 3, because they still took naps at daycare, but he wouldn't take naps at home. And so I had to talk to the daycare lady, and I'm like, look, man, can you stop letting him take naps? She's like, what do you mean? All the kids take naps. And I said, yeah, but look, honestly, I said, he won't go to sleep till 10:30 at night. He'll sit there in his bed playing and making noise and shit. And so I got my youngest in the next room, and he keeps waking her up because he's in his room playing. And on the weekends, when he doesn't get a nap because he just won't nap, the kid crashes out at like 8:30, like completely out. I'm like, can you just, like, I don't know, have him watch TV in color while all the rest of the kids take a nap? So like, I guess. And so that's what she ended up doing. It was like, yeah, just kind of found quiet things for him to do. You know, for daycare lady, because it's an in-home one. You know, the kids' nap time is also her time to get shit done around the house. So I get why she doesn't want kids up, for sure. But I was like, I can't have him napping. It's ruining everything. Like, no. I think, at the time he was like 3, 4, and he's staying up till 10 something at night. So this is not no.
Yeah, so Remy still sleeps with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's... Sometimes she sleeps in her bed, wakes up, and then comes to our bed. And you can judge all you want. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't say I was judging.
Crap.
I
No,
don't know why you...
I'm just... I'm used to having to put that out there.
Well,
Because people are people.
well, everybody does it different. I didn't let any of them sleep in the bed ever. Unless it was a nightmare situation.
So our thing was, because of our previous situation, Allie got robbed from a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I kind of just let it happen. And now I'm kind of...
Paying for it.
Well, she's my little girl, and it's so cute, and I'm getting emotionally attached.
Yep.
But we told her she starts sleeping in her bed through the night because she really wants a cat. And I told her, I said, hey, look, you start sleeping in your own bed and become a big girl, you can have a kitty.
Okay.
Because I mean, I grew up with cats. I don't mind them. They're whatever.
Yeah.
And it worked for a little bit. And then we put a fish tank in a room, and that worked for a little bit. But it's whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, because everybody just does it different. I think, because we didn't do in the bed. We did co-sleeper during, like, feeding age.
Right.
But the second they started sleeping through the night, each one of them got put in their own room, like, the whole night. It's just, I don't know, for us it was better because I still had to work, you know, we was exhausted all the time. We only need a kid in the way. That's all it was for us. Like, we started, I think, at like 4 months, 3-4 months, when we started doing the crib in general, outside of the bedroom. Like, in their own room.
She did crib just fine.
Yeah, in her own room.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
But since she had her own bed, she wouldn't stay in her bed. She'd wake up, we'd go get her,
How old is she with the bed?
Well, we converted her crib into a bed,
Yeah, yeah.
and then trying to think when. I don't even remember when we switched.
Keep
Because
accidentally eating food.
it went from crib to lower crib with the side off.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we got her a little toddler bed,
Uh-huh.
like a little princessy thing.
Yeah, I always skip those. Yeah.
And then it went. My buddy built her a bed.
That's cool.
Well, and then now we got this monstrosity with steps and storage and a desk. I don't fucking know.
We had a bunch of issues when my oldest got switching to a regular bed too early.
See, and I think that's what happened. And I want to get rid of this big ass bed and go back to like a small bed, one that's closer to the ground. Here, let me see. I might have a picture.
Well, I don't know what you're getting at though. Like, is this the kid's bed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant yours.
No. But she slept in her bed for a while. Even the crib size bed.
Yeah.
But she did have like nightmare tendencies for a while. To where she'd wake up just screaming.
Yeah.
And I think we just let her stay in our bed too long. So now I have to, and I can't, like my parents with my brother, they straight up locked their bedroom door and let him scream on the outside of their door.
I mean, there's a limit
Until
there.
he fell asleep.
Yeah, there's a line, right? That's
Yeah,
probably a bit much. Yeah.
When my kid's in her bed going, "Daddy, I need you," I'm sorry, I'm going right away.
Yeah,
can't.
but there also might be a talking to, like, you need to stop bugging me. You need to just go to sleep. You know, there's a line that has to be drawn. It's not always easy to draw the line. Some people's line is way different than others too. Like locking the doors is a bit much, you know.
Well, letting your kids scream bloody murder outside your door until they fall asleep, that would kill me, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, cry it out in general does.
Oh shit! I don't have any rations.
I know. I've accidentally used some that I shouldn't have. I had to just bail out of this cave because this guy was just running through it instead of clearing it and just dropping a bunch of mobs on all of us. So I just ran out. And I actually moved a bunch of rocks to him and ditched him.
Ooh, that hurt. I'm gonna die. Oh, shit.
I almost did. Yeah, the only reason my oldest got in a bed too early was because my son was born and he needed a crib.
Right.
That was the only reason. I didn't want to buy a second crib. But it was a few months of annoying, super annoying shit.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get it figured out eventually.
Yeah. My oldest was the only one that ever wanted to hop in the bed, though, at all. Other ones had no interest in it. Or so far. Well, my son hasn't. My youngest still in a crib, but it won't be much longer. She turns 3 this month. Yeah. She turns 3 this month.
So does Remy.
Yep.
I want to say they're pretty close to each other.
They are, yeah. They were born, like, right next to each other.
Yeah, Remy's is the 18th.
Yeah, 22nd. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was weird. Boom.
Whew.
Oh man, let's see. Yeah, it'll get there, man, for sure. It's just it's tough. I was always really big on just like needing my own time. That's why I didn't want them in the room. You know what I mean?
Well, like, I don't know. I was very schedule oriented for a long time with her. Like, if Allie didn't do something with the kid at the time that I would do it, I would get a little upset. Be like, "Hey, you're breaking the routine."
Sure.
And I just kind of let it continue after a while, and I think that's where I screwed up.
I don't know. I
Like,
mean,
it was
kids gonna be
breakfast,
fine. So.
lunch, and dinner at the same time every night. No and ifs or buts about it. Yeah, the kid will be fine.
Yeah.
Woo!
I mean, I don't know. I don't keep that tight a schedule, but that's because I just don't have the energy. I think, you know, they say when you have more than one, it ends up being multiplication, not addition. Like, God damn it. I don't know. I do try to keep as close a schedule as I can, though. I understand your pain with that, and especially when other people don't make any effort to. And you're like, we got shit to do here,
Right.
and it's got to be done at this time.
And right now, we're contemplating putting her in daycare twice a week. We had a really good lead on one that her sister used for her son, but she ended up keeping a kid that she thought she wasn't going to have, so she didn't have
It
a
happens.
spot.
Yeah, there's legal
And-
limits to that.
Yeah, and we're so. Well, Allie's more nervous because she doesn't really trust a lot of people, and I don't either.
Mm-hmm.
But she kind of knows more about the people in this town with her being a teacher.
Sure, that helps. Helps vet them better. Yeah, all I can really say is that we never had good experiences with daycare centers. Not horrible, but I've never been happy with a center. But we got this lady who runs her own out of her house. You know?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're more looking for.
Yeah, it's been nice. And so my son went there until he aged out of it, and then my youngest is there throughout the week now. And I mean, like, I'm home, but I work from home, so she's too young to hang out, you know. She gets a lot more out of being there than stuck with me. All I can really do is just make her watch TV while I work or something. And you know,
Right.
at that age, if you don't watch them for 10 minutes,
We're
So,
gone.
yeah. So she's still in daycare because that, but you know, and Heather's working too. So
Yeah, I sent you a picture of Remy's bed.
on Facebook, all right, I'll try to check that later.
Yeah.
I heard a ding, but I don't have it on a mobile device.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, man.
I mean, how dare you? Look at it and look at it now.
But like, the daycare thing is nice. It's hard to get over the money of it, but if you're doing part time, it'd be good for you too, though. Especially if you're doing all this training, it'd be nice to just make like a daytime thing, or have that be an off day where you either game or you just work around the house on stuff and catch up on
like,
things.
So right now, I work out. So my trainer ended up being one of my neighbors.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we have become friends, which is really cool making a new friend when you're 37 years old.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's so hard, but we have a lot in common. We're both laid back. It's really cool.
My wife is making sex jokes. It's very inappropriate. It's not very progressive. Get out of here. She's talking about you being hard, I guess. Is that what it is, Heather?
Hey, I'll take it while I get it.
Take it
One of
while I
these
get
days,
it.
It might not be anymore.
That's right. One day it might not be, so thank you.
Ooh, I'm
Yeah.
lagging hard.
There it is again.
Anyway, so so I see. So my sessions are actually on Friday,
Okay.
and then so I did that, and then he wanted to know if I wanted to work out with him as a buddy. So I work out with him on Wednesdays and have my paid session on Friday.
Sure.
And so he's got a 17-year-old daughter. Why are my swings so slow?
You might just be lagging out. There's a few things that was crashing my game. I'll tell you about in a bit.
So his 17-year-old daughter watches her Wednesday for my hour and Friday for my hour.
Oh, okay.
And she's making bank. So how we pay our sitters is it's $20 minimum, but that covers up to 4 hours.
Okay.
So it's $5 an hour, but we're usually not gone more than an hour or two.
Sure.
So she makes $20 an hour off me, which I don't mind because I trust her. It gives me that peace of mind. It's whatever.
Yeah, and since you paid for 4 hours, technically, if you said, "Hey, I actually have to go run some errands after this,"
Yep.
she's fine. She's expecting to be there for 4 hours. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, Wednesday's not so much because she has classes on Wednesday,
Yeah.
but tis what it is. Like I said, I don't mind.
Yeah. But that'd be good. I mean, it'd be good if you could make a Wednesday thing like that, or whatever days you could get the daycare on. I mean, there is a little bit of freedom that's good to have with it.
Well, I was thinking about trying to get a Monday, Tuesday, and then have another session on Monday, and then Tuesday to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm about ready to start getting this into high gear.
Yeah. Absolutely. And having a day to yourself is a good thing to have.
Allie goes, "What would you do?" I said, "Whatever I want."
Or nothing. That's also a big
Exactly.
thing. It could be honestly like, I just want to watch Netflix all day. Just honestly say like, I've been behind on so many shows, I just want to watch them. Right? Like that's a valid thing too, really.
Well, that's where I'm gonna miss her nap time.
Yep. Oh, don't get me started, please. I hear you there. That pain is all too real. Ah, man, I remember when Sophia was the first stopped taking naps. It was very quick.
I haven't heard that one before.
And I remember I just like having a laptop for her to play on and shit. It's like, here, watch the Lorax for the 30th time. God damn it.
There you are.
Yeah, I mean, you know where I live, right? You've been through here once or twice, I think.
Yep. A lot of times. I've
Yeah.
been to the A&W a whole bunch.
So, you know there's not a lot for me to do here.
Nothing at all. That town is barren. And it's fine. That's not a bad thing, but it's quiet at least, right? There's nothing
Something
to do
like
there. Yeah. I'm with you.
And, so I take her to Oshkosh. A buddy of mine opened a scooter store in Oshkosh, so we go there about once a week. Sometimes twice. She loves it. She gets in a rolly chair and we push her across the floor.
Yeah.
And then, or I'll take her to Menominee Park
Sure.
one day a week. Or Allie, when Allie's home, sometimes she takes her to the trampoline park in Appleton. So it's like anything I want to do with my kid, I have to drive at least a minimum of 45 minutes.
Yep. Are you finding, just as a side question, are you finding time for you and Allie without her in general?
Oh yeah, we found time a little bit ago.
You don't gotta get detailed like that, buddy.
I just said we found time. You
No,
interpret it how you
the
want.
way you emphasized that was very specific. I did, not only just that, but I just mean in general. Because you got like all these schedules and stuff, and it's only one kid, so you know, put the kid to bed, go watch a movie.
No, we even when she's awake, we actually sit down and talk about her day while Remy's playing, or you know, we definitely find time for ourselves.
That's good. I was just curious in general. Like, I know a lot of couples don't.
Well, and I see a lot of these things, like everybody's like, you know, don't make your kid a top priority. Don't get me wrong, your kids are important, but you have to take care of you and your significant other too, or
You
else.
do.
So, I mean, we
Yeah.
try. We do what we can.
Yeah. Yeah, it is that whole mask analogy in the airplane, right? It's a real thing. Like, you can't take care of anybody else if you're in no state to.
Pretty much.
But there's a lot of people that do just kind of really dive into it and then are confused why they're alone later.
Oh,
That's good, though. It's good that you've been balancing it out.
Oh, it could be a lot better.
Well, I think it always can. Like, that's something that...
In the end,
I mean, same for me, everybody. I think, you know, everybody's always like, oh, well, you know, I messed up with that. I was like, yeah, but I mean, you're going to mess up somewhere. Can always be better. All the achievements in the world.
Have you spoken to
I'm not really
someone
crafting much right now. I'm mostly just hoarding.
friend
So I haven't really decided what I want to do with gear, what I want to do with weapons and stuff.
Did you see you can change your pronoun in this game?
Don't. Live on
Anyway,
Facebook. I'm
so
live
how's
on
the weather
YouTube.
where
I
you're
can't.
at?
I saw it yesterday, and I just looked at it on the stream. My brother was watching. I was like, dude. He's like, he just like, yep. My gosh. You know, when I saw it though, I didn't expect anything less. This is. Are you? Oh man, I was supposed to say, are you using this? But you're not on my server, so it doesn't matter. I'll just salvage that. Salvage that.
So can you play with people on different zones or whatever?
I have no idea. I haven't seen anything saying that I can.
What is your in-game name?
My character name's Bitterpeace. But I think it's specific to my server.
Yep, I can't even find you.
Yeah.
That's what I was just checking.
Yeah, because I know, like, WoW, you can... It doesn't really matter the realm, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah, and then even Elder Scrolls doesn't actually have servers. They do regions only, and they merge everything together. And then Final Fantasy, they have the data center clusters. So if you're, as long as you're in the same data center cluster, you can at least dungeon queue and chat with people from different ones. There's certain things you can't do, but you know they did that mostly for queue times and stuff. So yeah, no, I wish you could. There's some things I'm willing to forgive because there's no subscription.
Hey.
Why am I over encumbered again? I thought I'd just... Where's all my bank here? Did I accidentally just put everything from my bank in here? Oh. Oh yeah, I must have accidentally hit E to take all. It's like I just got immediately super over encumbered while I'm at the bank. I'm like, what? What's the matter? Yeah, they should really figure something out for just at least the simple things of like, I don't know, messaging and shit. I guess they're. I should just make my assumption now. Their thought process is through Steam. You want to talk to your friends. Talk to your
Right.
damn friends through Steam. Tempted to PvP a little bit before bed. I don't know. I gotta go do this, turn in this other quest piece, and then I don't know. I might. Well, that farm set is way up there. I'm not doing that one yet. PvP in this game's pretty cool. It's fall, man.
What did I just do? Salvage. No, quit opening the storage shed. Wait, what just happened?
Did you accidentally get yourself full and you can't?
No, like, so I salvaged stuff, obviously, lower stuff.
Yep.
And I'm standing at the storage shed, so when I salvaged it and hit E to confirm, it automatically opened my storage shed after it salvaged it. It's like, what is going on here?
I said, man, I hit E and it pulled all my loot in.
Oh, definitely put my swashbuckler's hat on.
I want to see if I have it now. I had a regular swashbuckler's hat earlier.
50 on Jet mid.
Here we go. New swashbuckler. Yep.
Is there an easier way to transmog stuff?
You just right click your item.
I know, but I wish you could do it all at once.
No. Not that I see anywhere. Well, that's not bad.
No, it's not terrible.
But I know what you mean. If like a game like Final Fantasy, that'd be terrible. Because of how much shit there is.
Oh, let me look at this video real quick.
In the beta, I had the Crescent Fang, but I don't have any more. I have 5,000 of these gold things now? Did that come from the Amazon?
I have. You talking about the points?
Yeah.
Did you pre-order or buy the deluxe?
I pre-ordered, yeah.
I think it was either a pre-order or a deluxe or whatever, because I have them too.
Oh, because it wasn't showing
But
up earlier. Maybe because I didn't confirm my account or something with...
Well, I could have swore I had them yesterday, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I might have not known. I don't know.
Let me look.
I only have 5,000, so it's not like I can buy shit anyways. But it's nice to have something in there.
Yeah, it's from Amazon Prime.
Okay, for linking your Prime.
Let's see.
I'm cool with that.
Main?
Yeah, you get the pirate apparel, the pirate stance emote, and 5,000 marks of fortune.
Okay, and it said the next one has the weapons. Weapon
Ooh,
skins.
pirate stance. It's type /ahoy.
I do like that a lot. I like that more than I should.
Right?
I don't know if you noticed, man. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. I need a game, I think, eventually.
It's so much fun. Well, it's on Xbox Game Pass. That's why I have it in the first place. So I've been playing a lot. Chuck's playing it with us once in a while, and mostly I'm playing with this dude that Chuck knows, Sparks. He's out in New Zealand. You want to play it a lot?
My Xbox hasn't been plugged in for like 2 months.
Well,
I've really taken
I
a
played
lot
on
of
PC.
time since July to focus on me.
well, you need it sometimes, man. Especially when you feel like you've gotten to, like, when you've let yourself go or something, right?
Oh, dude, I was up to 276 pounds. I let myself go.
Yeah. No, I hear you there. Well, it ties into everything else. It's not just physical. Games will always be there. You're not really gonna miss out on anything.
Right. Like the first time I noticed that I improved myself is I actually ran, like we had the fair, and I was running around with Remy, like running.
Yeah. And you didn't feel like dying.
Correct.
Yep. Absolutely.
There. I have 8 rations now. Woohoo!
Yeah, dude, it's important stuff. I mean, when you look at it, a lot of times in life you're trying to figure out worth of something, and time is the biggest one. Like, what is actually worth my time?
Well, and not to like sound, I hope it doesn't sound conceited, but time is pretty irrelevant for me.
No, it's not, because you're not working.
Well,
You have
no,
all the
what
time
I'm
in the
saying
world.
is, yeah, that's why it's irrelevant. I can do
Yeah.
whatever I want.
Yeah. Whenever you feel like it.
So,
Yeah. Oh, I get
it's-
it.
For me, it's not like what can I do that's worth my time. It's like, what can I do to make my time,
Matter.
what's the word I'm looking for? Not really matter, but like more enjoyable.
Sure.
So like taking Remy out and about, like I'm a homebody, dude. This whole
Mhm.
year has been completely new for me. Like I hate people.
Sure.
And then like today people were looking at me all funny because we ate at Chili's and Remy and I came out early and Allie was grabbing everything, going to the bathroom, whatever. And we're sitting on the bed of my truck and Remy's just yelling, "Mama, where are you?" And here you got a guy with a mohawk and flip-flops on sitting on the back of the truck with a 3-year-old little girl.
Yep.
Brothers and sisters.
Well,
Second, I don't think I care for this.
I think it still does go into how much, like, making the time you have worth it, because just because you have every day, you don't have to go to work and so you can use your time the way you feel like it. It's still, you got the one kid at home and she's only getting older. You're only getting older.
I am not.
Yeah, you are, buddy. So there's a lot to that. There's a lot to it. Like, you want to look back. That's the biggest thing. If you were to look at yourself right now and then you look back, all right, man, 5 years ago today, what was I doing, and did it fucking matter? 10 years ago today, like things like that are kind of important.
Well, let's take a look at the old memories on Facebook from 5 years ago.
Facebook shouldn't be the measuring stick.
Oh, dude, I don't remember shit. How do I even...
It's probably playing a game and fucking around,
It
Which
was
we all
probably
were.
my 10th time to try to quit smoking, I bet. Let's see, memories. 1 year. Elephant shitting on somebody. 3 years ago, I was streaming. 4 years ago is when my buddies from Indiana came up. 6 years ago, I think I was selling Herbalife.
Ugh,
Yep. Nope. 7 years ago, I was selling Herbalife.
that's a good one.
8 years ago, man, I'm tired. It's time for a nap. I'm out, Facebook. Whatever. Oh yeah, dude. So many Herbalife pictures.
I remember that. I remember unfollowing you.
It happened.
I didn't unfriend you. I just stopped seeing your posts for a while.
Yeah, I remember.
Those things are. Actually, there's a big thing about that in general with like how it kind of alienates friends and family. Because the only people that you can really sell to in the beginning is friends and family. It's not just Herbalife itself. It's like all those kinds of companies. You're like, oh, you know. Lady.
I really did. So when I did Herbalife, I really tried. You know, like I was trying to keep that mindset, and I really wanted to succeed in it.
Absolutely.
And health-wise, I mean, I got down to 207 pounds, so I lost 30 pounds.
It's great.
But now I've lost 37 pounds while eating, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely happier this way.
Yeah.
Um,
And you
I
gained
missed-
strength out of it.
Oh yeah. The thing I do miss is the two people that were my quote coaches, the friendship that was there.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of left all of us high and dry when they left.
Yes, they always do.
And well, it was weird. There's three guys. They were in a relationship. It just was weird.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll leave it at that. But
Yeah.
Once they left, like I tried still staying in contact and doing it, and I just couldn't do it. Like there was nothing keeping me going.
Yeah. And at that
And,
point, there
like,
wasn't really a financial benefit either.
Well, I mean, I was still selling to people. Like I had regulars. I mean, I was pretty much getting my product for free.
Right.
I don't think I like made a lot of money, but it was enough to,
Sustain.
yeah.
Yeah. And
So I
that.
was happy there,
Sure.
but I mean, I'd rather eat chicken and rice now.
You're damn right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been running around in this town this entire time.
I've been questing.
Oh. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just a whole different, like, I was trying to fake it until I made it, which is terrible. Like, in an aspect, like, I don't like that saying for the simple fact that I don't want to change who I am or how I feel, just try to make myself better in the end. Like, I'd rather be in it to win it, not fake it till I make it.
Yep. I'm totally with you there. Because if you have to change something fundamental about yourself that you don't agree with, or if the change itself is something you don't agree with and don't actually believe, then that's not the right thing for you to be doing.
I'm
gonna-
just standing in here in my pirate pose.
If it's gonna compromise, you, it's not worth it.
This is the latest I've stayed up in quite a while, by the way.
Oh, really?
Well, I take that back. Tuesday and Wednesday, I only had like 3 hours of sleep, both days combined, because I've had this cough. Like last week, I got this cough, got tested, whatever, everything's fine, or supposedly quote fine. But every time I laid down, I would just cough really bad.
You get
And I
like
would
nasal
cough
shit?
No, there was nothing. So everybody's like, "Oh, take this mucus stuff." I was like, "Dude, I'm not congested.
Yeah.
I don't have mucus in my throat. Like, it's just a cough." And like I would have the occasional cough throughout the day, but when I would like Tuesday when I laid down, it was like every 30 seconds. It was like
Yeah.
so bad.
Okay.
And so I went to the store, bought cough syrup. I didn't do NyQuil because I'm very leery with NyQuil during the week because Remy wakes up. If Allie's dead asleep, she's not going to hear her, so I want to make sure I'm,
Oh, did you actually get like straight up knocked out by it?
I did Thursday night.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it anymore. I actually ended up taking Remy to my sister-in-law's for 2 hours and came home and took an hour nap.
Yeah. Hey,
And
it's important.
she goes, "Did you even sleep?" I said, "Well, enough to be up for another 2 days. I'm all right."
Yeah.
But then I went and got NyQuil that night. Took it at 8:30. Didn't wake up at all
Good.
till morning. So and then the cough went away.
Yeah. Sometimes your body it's like a reset button being hit, right?
Yeah.
Clark wants to come over to your place and show you his new car.
And it's not like I'm never here, man.
I think that's an invitation. You heard it.
I don't know. Watch out for deer.
There you go.
Sure you want to bring a new car this direction?
That's a fair point, actually.
And if you have it, if you bring your computer or laptop, make sure you have everything downloaded you want before you get here.
I wasn't even thinking about that. You bring a computer, download your stuff before you come.
Oh, dude, when Cold War came out, I straight up took my tower to my buddy's house.
I remember you talking about that because I remember you trying to install it and you're like talking about how many days it said. You're like, no, I can't do this.
I'm not going back to the 90s.
Like I don't have a gig up, but I do have a gig down. And recently I reinstalled Modern Warfare, the remake of it. And I'm gonna uninstall it because it was a waste of an install. But it's 200 something gigs. And I showed it to Chuck how fast it was downloading. He's like, "Oh man, that's only gonna be 30 minutes." I was like, "Oh, I don't know." I went and made lunch and stuff. I came back downstairs and it was like 5 minutes remaining. I was like, "What the fuck?" Charles is like dead on. He's like, "Yeah, it's gonna be 30 minutes." Like, oh.
Doing a speed test right now.
That sounded like a solid invite though, Clark. He says, "Come on over whenever you feel like it."
19.7 down, 1.5 up.
20 down is not that terrible, actually.
Well,
Like I know I have a gig, but still, it for most things.
They don't guarantee me to have 20. They say I can get up to 20.
Oh no, I hate the up to.
But so I think it's 10 minimum.
Sure.
I think is what I'm guaranteed. But
Well, 1080p is like 6. If you're gonna stream something in 1080p. I'm uploading at 8 right now. Just for the stream. Like you had mentioned before.
I can stream, but I can't play and stream. It's weird.
Well, no, that makes
Like,
sense. It's not weird.
Well, I could probably I can stream to Discord
Sure.
just fine.
But that's because we have a low quality Discord though. We have the free version, so we don't. You can't actually like stream a full. You can't do 60 FPS 1080 to this Discord. It's gotta be the only way you can actually up the speeds and all that on Discord is if you have a paid server. So you can't even. Like I can't even. I have plenty of bandwidth to do it. It's not even an option for me. I think it's like 720 30.
Dare I do it?
Unlock Discord Nitro.
Yeah, see.
But I could do 720 at 30 frames.
I think that's our cap, yeah. For a free server. People will bet
Well,
people
So I think that is. Oops! I just hit go live. Hold on, stop sharing. So if I click 60, it says. I personally have to describe the Discord Nitro. I don't think. Let's see here.
that might I don't know, hold on.
I'm reading it right now.
That dude almost killed me.
Yeah, so it says when you click when I click Discord Nitro, it tells me all that it includes better video resolutions for all your streams. Upload what you want with increased 100 megabytes upload size. Double the number of servers you can join, longer messages, rep your status, support your server.
Yeah. I mean, Nitro's cool. It's just our Discord. We don't have enough people here to need it. Like, if we ever get to the point of like supporters and stuff, you know how that goes, then maybe. But Right now, we don't have a need for any of that. Well, I've never actually streamed, I'm air quoting, to Discord. I've only done screen share. I never even tried to stream. I've only used it as a screen share, like with Chuck. Like showing him a page or something. I mean, technically that is still streaming, but it's not. I don't think I'm even sending audio when I do that. I think that's just screen. So.
Okay, so here it is. So you personally buy Discord Nitro, right?
Okay.
But you can boost
Server.
server boost. So yeah,
Yeah.
depending on which one you subscribe to depends on. So like if I got the higher tier, I could boost your server.
Oh, interesting.
That's how I'm reading it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Each server on Discord has a level that grants it a certain amount of perks, and each of these levels corresponds to your boost. For members, boosts are a great way to show your support for communities you're active in. This helps.
I think Discord has a lot of really cool features when you start paying. I think it's really kick-ass, actually. But
Well, dude, there's a lot of things like that. Like, oh, what is that website that does WoW stuff?
Wowhead or something like
No,
that.
no. Raid bots.
I don't think
it's either. Hold on.
Never used that one.
Why didn't we dodge?
But to be clear, I stopped playing WoW like really stopped playing it at Cataclysm.
So raid bots is where you go to sim your guy and check out what gear you have in your bags and stat rates and shit.
Yeah.
And so if you do the free, you have, you wait in queue longer. You could only sim so many pieces at a time. But when you subscribe to the premium, like there's like no wait time. You can sim pretty much everything in your bag, etc., etc.
Okay. That's cool. I quit during Cataclysm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I started Rift and I didn't really look back. I've said this before. You've probably heard me say it. I did like one of the trials for WoW probably 2 years ago now. I was like, you know what? It's been so long. I still have my account, obviously. The last account I had. I've sold a few of them. I still have my account. I said, I'm curious. You know, what's it like these days? And I went in, did the little trial thing, and I made a Night Elf Druid because they're cool, you know. And I was like, I'm just gonna screw around. And then I just remember going to look at the talent trees, and they didn't have talent trees.
Yep.
And I'm
I remember when they changed that, dude. I was so furious.
like, not every game needs it. I don't think, like, this game doesn't really have it. It does for your weapons, actually. You know, ESO's skill points is a different system. It's kind of similar, but it is also very different at the same time. Final Fantasy doesn't have any of it. Doesn't have any of that. But it also was built around not having that. I went in, I saw they didn't have the talent trees and stuff. I said, well, I think it lasted like 15 minutes after that.
I liked being, and they brought some stuff back. So like being a paladin, right? Like being a ret pally, you could do consecration with the old school skill tree.
Well, yeah.
And then they got rid of it when they got the new skills, and now you can do it again, I think. But what they ended up doing by getting rid of the skill tree was they made everybody pick the same shit.
That's what's so boring about it.
Yep. So now you don't even play the game to play the game. You play the game to get the gear that somebody on Icy Veins or Wowhead has.
Yes, that's one thing I noticed was like whatever they tell you is best in slot. Okay, this is your new job. That's why you're gonna play this game is to go do that. And that's when even before that happened, like I said with Cataclysm, and because the last time I was raiding was Wrath, I had for like the third time, what's the point moments, you know? Oh, why did that full screen? Just trying to respond to Suzer. So, yeah, that to me... Now, one argument I did hear, and I don't disagree with it necessarily, was that it's not like the WoW talent trees were very good in the first place. I agree. They weren't very good. Rift talent trees were significantly better. And you had all the different souls. You remember, like, I don't know how far you got into Rift, but...
Oh, dude, I can't even remember any of it.
We raided for so long, and eventually they came out to where everybody could do everything in its own different way. But, like, you could have 6 souls. So, you know, like, you have dual spec in WoW, but you could have 6 spec in Rift. And so it made it so you could build so many really kick-ass combos, and you really only needed one character. So, like, I normally played a rogue, but my rogue was also my main tank. And I main tank for the guild, and then I off tank for a guild. You know, and then you say, well, I'm going to go PvP. Here's my PvP build. Oh, I want to DPS. My DPS build is very different than my PvP build. My range DPS build is very different from my melee DPS build. Oh, I need a dots build, so I got to, you know. But I could have all that on one character, and it was very cool.
Well, that's what I liked about the old school talent tree in WoW was you could pick talents out of all 3 specs, or however many specs your class had. So, like, playing, let's see, you said, Druid.
Yeah, just in general. I mean, Druid is not like my go-to class, but they're pretty cool.
So, Druid, you could pick Balance, Feral, or Restoration talents and be Feral. Like, you didn't have to be that spec to pick that talent tree, if I remember correctly.
Well,
because I'm looking at a picture and this guy has 5 points in balance.
yeah,
0
that's how it
in
used to be.
feral,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Because Wrath of the Lich King is actually where that all started to go downhill because they introduced Mastery. And Mastery made it so you had to go 31 points into a spec to get Mastery. To get like the best out of any tree, you had to put in 31 points. That was immediately when I knew that they were gonna screw this shit up. And so sadly, I was right. It didn't happen until after I quit, but that is certainly when it died, I think. For me. I mean, the game was still popular, but that's when the talent trees died. Because I remember in Wrath, I played a Paladin mostly. And I liked it. I played a Rat Pally, and then I, would tank as well. And, but you had to put 31 points in and spec into your Mastery for each spec. And without that, it wasn't a finished thing. It was... yeah.
I think when I got pissed off the most is I had just learned, well, I kind of officially 100% learned how to do reforging.
Okay.
And then they got rid of it. I was so pissed. Because I spent all this time to figure out how to reforge my gear just perfect.
Sure.
And then
Just to be trash.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm the kind of guy now where when I play my MMO, like I have, I think 5 50s in ESO, and none of them are like max anything. I almost just play them to level now and do crap like that. Whoa. This is a big dude.
felt really bad. So last time I went to Indiana, my friend's kid, I told him, I said, hey, you know, if you get good grades by the time your dad comes up here to go hunting, I'll give you my old computer.
Yeah.
And so he had good grades, and I dropped it. You know, I turned it on, let it run, and cleaned it off, did fresh, whatever. And I drop it off to his dad. He gets it home, and it doesn't turn on. I'm like, oh, what the crap? He's like, yeah, it looks like there's some liquid in here. I'm like, well, that's weird. Put a towel in there, make sure that it's not the liquid cool leaking, which it wasn't.
Yeah.
But then they go to turn it on, and it turned on. I'm on video chat watching this, and then the graphics card started smoking. I'm like, oh my god. I said, one, thankfully you're a firefighter, so I don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
But I felt really bad. And I ended up finding them a computer on Newegg for like $500.
Yeah.
You know, just your basic run of the mill.
Yeah, because you felt bad for the kid. You're like, he came all the way, pick up a computer.
Well, and they wouldn't let me buy it or pay, you know, help them pay for it, which sucked. But at least he's got a computer now.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God that didn't happen while I was cleaning it, because I left it unattended for like 6 hours.
Oh, yeah. Well, who would have guessed it would just catch on fire? Did they figure out what the liquid was?
He said it looked like vape juice, which was really weird because when I actually was using that computer, I wasn't vaping. I was still smoking, and I never smoke around my computers anyway.
Sure. I'm vaping right next to mine now, but yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
That is pretty scary, though, yeah.
Alright.
So I was reading this article today. It's about New World. Just I skimmed it, of course, because this is so stupid. But players from other MMOs clearly want fast travel and mounts and stuff so bad that they're killing themselves to get teleported back to town. They're just running into mobs or having players kill them and saying, well, it's faster and the repairs aren't that expensive, so...
Yeah, I read one, or somebody was telling me that they're probably not going to bring mounts to the game.
I don't think they will. I mean, if you think about it, the alpha was a year and a half ago. The first closed beta that I played was a year ago. It was like a year and 2 months ago when I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered to be able to play it. Then they delayed the game, you know, did all that stuff, which is fine. But they've been working on this beta and working on this game for years now, and they haven't even put in one mount that people can buy. I don't think it's coming. I'm not against it. What I would like to see is more fast travel waypoints. You can get more. I'm actually going to go to one right now. As I don't really mind that you have to use that currency. It's not a bad thing.
What does
I
it
do.
say? It says, a notice of concern to carters and porters from your friendly local doctor. After a recent spat of back injuries, the doctors of Adernum, or however you say it, feel compelled to issue this warning to anyone who transports goods between settlements. Please remember that there are no beasts of burden. No horse or donkey will pull your cart, carry your pack, or tolerate a rider. All efforts to domesticate or re-domesticate these animals have led only to injury and a lot of swearing. Therefore, it's important to transport only as many goods as your own back can bear. Do not overburden your packs or carts. This is not the old world.
There you go. It's the new world.
And how do you say it? Adernum? Adernum?
I don't know. I always get...
We must pull our own weight. Your joints will thank you.
That's pretty cool.
I like the line. There's no... In the efforts to domesticate or to re-domesticate, these animals have led only to injury and a lot of swearing.
I have not found it difficult to find these shrines. So if you hover over all the question marks on the map, a lot of them give you like a little picture of what it is, like an uncharted landmark, and you can see some of them are shrines. And you go, oh, it's a fast travel shrine. Now, my preferred way of doing fast travel is actually kind of a mix of what ESO does and what this does. ESO, you can fast travel to Wayshires, which are scattered across each zone. I don't mind mixing that with this and saying, you know, just have more Wayshires or waypoints and have it so you can only fast travel at them, which is what this game does. See, ESO you can travel from anywhere to any Wayshire. If you're not at a Wayshire, you have to pay a little bit of gold. If you are, then it's free going between them. I think that you could say, hey, I don't really know if I like their currency for it. I think gold should be the currency. But, you know, pay a little something at each location like they do in this. I think they just need more of them. They just need more. There is one more in this zone that I kept on forgetting to get. I almost might just get that one before I go to bed tonight just because I'm sick of going to that side of the zone. Honestly, man. But they do exist. And it's not that bad. Like, I was actually at cap for fast travel resources today. Which was the only reason I just used mine like twice.
Well, the problem is people get so used to playing games where everything's handed to them.
They do. Well,
they want it and they want it now.
I think Asmongold mentioned this was a while ago when he was talking about New World when he played the beta, not the last one before. Anyways, he was playing one of the beta and people were asking him about mounts, and him and I kind of had the same view on it, where like mounts and teleporting everywhere is very convenient, but it makes it so you don't actually experience the game at all. And it's kind of, it's like, I know that time is a real thing, so I think what they should do is, like I said, you know, add more waypoints, maybe make the cost just some coppers or whatever. But you have to actually walk your ass over to each one and plan that out, because the resources in this game are different. Like, they're changing in the world all the time, and being on foot, I think, just makes more sense. Now, I don't think there's any reason not to have a sprint.
Yeah,
because, yeah, that
should be implemented for sure.
Yeah, and I think he said the same thing. He's like, why don't you just give us a sprint? Just call it a day. And like, and you know, people who are spec'd and stamina stuff can sprint easier, or even if not, even if everybody just has a flat sprint rate, everybody uses stamina in the game. That was one of the things in Elder Scrolls that I thought was really cool. Is like if you were a stamina build, because you could go magic or stamina. If you were a stamina build, you actually had extra rolls for your dodges. Just because you spec so much into stamina.
Right.
Versus, like if I play my Necro as a healer Necro, I can dodge twice. When I was a stamina Necro, I could dodge like 5 times. So, but of course the catch is, my guy that could dodge 5 times couldn't heal to save his life at all. You know, like that's the trade-off between builds, and that's on purpose. So I gotta go back down to him. Oh, because I should have accepted that quest. It's trying to do the last Soul Warden. I'll do that one tomorrow. I'm actually just gonna run out to this waypoint, I think. Oh, that doesn't sound very exciting, but
I'm playing my first game of Rocket League in like 2 months.
I'm putting up another video with Chuck playing Rocket League tomorrow. It's one I just kind of cut together today from some footage he had. Nothing special, but it was just like, I don't know, it's fun. He has a lot of fun playing it.
He messaged me the other day. I hate playing with randoms.
Yep. It's so hit or miss, and you know how that is. Like one day I remember I was watching them, and it was like every 3 games, something like that. He'd have such a terrible team, and they'd lose like 0 or 1 to 4. But then he'd have a really good group of randoms, but they'd only stick around for 1 or 2 matches, and then log out or make a different party. He gets a really good group, they kick a bunch of butt, his rank starts to go up, and then he gets really crappy groups, and it goes right back down. It's just this roller coaster. Because he's Diamond 2 right now.
I wonder what I am. I'm just playing drop shot right now, so I don't.
He has an actual chance of getting back into champion this season.
I will say, my time playing drop shot has increased my flying ability like 10-fold.
I believe it. He told me to play that too, because I'm not actually terrible at that game. My aerials are just worthless. Like, I'm a decent ground player, which is good for bronze, silver. After that, you need to be flying, you know.
Even if you're not good at it, just enough to block or get the ball back on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, blocking is really my biggest thing on that. That's my biggest problem with, like, with aerials. You know, if you want to play any kind of goalie, I'm just not very good with the aerials. And so, you're right, drop shot. Chuck said the same thing before. He's like, you should play drop shot. I said, but I don't really like drop shot because it's all aerials. He's like, that's the point. He's like, that's why you need to play drop shot.
I will recommend if you get into it and you start playing drop shot to always play a casual before you go right into ranked of regular.
Yeah.
Because drop shot you have unlimited boost. Well, not unlimited, it just recharges.
Yeah. Oh, I'll play with bots for a while first. I'll play it on Xbox so nobody knows I'm playing. But what is really funny, though, is that I got Chuck to play it on Xbox with me one day.
Yeah.
More than one day, but one day I actually got him to play ranked with me. And so we were both, like, blank people going in, and we got placed, like, gold 2. Just, like, right off the bat. And I was like, you carried me. Thank you. It was definitely a carry. And Chuck was just like, God damn controllers. You know. The whole time he's like, I hate these controllers.
I got pretty decent with a controller for a while. But then I quit playing. And now I'm back on keyboard and mouse.
Right. Well, in a game like that, whatever's working, you just stick with it. Right? You don't...
MVP!
There's no point in changing it up if it's working. But that's why I was like, well, at least you get a handicap so I won't look as bad.
Yeah, so I'm unranked in competitive 2s, 3s, and 1s, but in extra I'm diamond or platinum in drop shot.
Nice.
I want to say I was diamond when the last season ended.
I don't know, yeah. I don't know if it's something I can get as into. I'm kind of moving out of the competitive game stuff in general. Like the rank competitive that way. I might play it a bit with Chuck, but only at the beginning of a season. Or on Xbox. I think that's what I'll do. I think, you know, I can stream from the Xbox just fine. If I'll play it, I'll probably play Xbox so that he's also handicapped. And it doesn't hurt his account, you know.
You can play cross-platform now.
You can, but I don't want him to play on his Diamond 2 or Diamond 3 account with somebody like me. Right? Not that he wouldn't, but...
He just plays casual.
Well, yeah, but we can play ranked with controllers.
Just have him make a new account. Oh, I should probably take my ass to bed. I got things I gotta do in the morning, and I'm getting a deep tissue massage tomorrow.
Well, you gotta get a lot of rest before you get a massage.
Well, I'm going to help somebody. Well, those deep tissues I heard hurt.
They do. They do.
Yeah,
but it's a
so-
good hurt.
Well,
Good pain.
with the weight I've lost and working out, I've been going to the chiropractor, like a good one.
Mm-hmm.
One that just doesn't snap, crackle, pop you when you go in.
Right.
She took x-rays and she like works the part and then lets that heal and then does another part.
Sure.
And she goes, are you ex-military? I was like, yeah. She's like, well, if you look here in your spine, I can tell because it's straight. And I see a lot of that with people from ex-military. I was like, okay, whatever, just fix me.
She's looking at. She's like, that looks like an IBA in a rucksack. I'm like, yep,
Pretty much.
yep. Like,
So
no,
like where my spine's supposed to curve, it's straight. So like certain joints are taking all of the brunt of my spine, which
Yeah.
is bad.
no shock absorbers.
Yeah. So she started on my lower back, where my tailbone and my hip. and then she's been moving up, and then works on other parts like my wrists or my jaw and stuff, and it
Sure.
seems to be working. I definitely don't grind as much in certain areas.
That's good. That's probably the biggest piece. Getting better motion back.
Yeah. I am going to go to bed. It was nice hanging out with you, man. It's been a while.
You too, dude. Yeah, I'm around. You hop in whenever you feel like, or just kind of chat. I'm gonna be off pretty soon too, so
All right, later, buddy.
take it easy. What are you saying over there? That's terrible. Why even joining then? Silba, Silba, Silba.
I mean, it's not. You're not wrong.
Who are these people out there?
Time for this.
I thought you used to hide your name.
I gave them the benefit.
Did you already mute him? Oh. Who is this person, Heather? Okay. Can hear everything. Saying.
Alright, let's
Do this. Move, person. Stay out my way. Well, Clark, man, if that's you still hanging around, man, I'm surprised. You must be doing something else while I'm doing this. Such a quiet night tonight. It's probably gonna be Sea of Thieves tomorrow, and then Sunday. Chuck shouldn't be working at all, I hope. I'd like to get some more GTA back in.
flash.
I'm trying to do it when we have like Chuck or at least 3 people on, so we can do more groups and stuff. But I mean, you mentioned like motorcycle club stuff, and you know, obviously we don't need more for that. It just obviously would be better with more. But yeah, I want to get back into do some of that.
Fuck. 50 on.
Way out there. Do some more of that. Good to have when people on. This game in its own way is just relaxing. I don't know.
Careful short.
That may not be entertaining for other people. I don't know, but it is relaxing to me. Going and poking things with my rapier. Give me that iron. Oh.
Got 3 that round. Lost.
Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Ooh, this guy's asking like, hey, does everyone want to go take over Everfall while we have a giant group together still? It's like, I'm in Everfall. I'd love to take it. These territories are going to start falling soon. One way or another. Now I can own a house here. All the way over there. Okay. Like some of these things that these guys are talking about doing sound really cool, but they're talking, we're going to start at 1 a.m. Eastern. So, you're going to start at midnight? Oh, look at that gator. That's 23 rawhide just from that one guy. Gobble, 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 gobble. Apprentice hunter. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's a big old thing there. This dude was so dead. Ahoy. This is so sad. Yeah, I don't know. That level 11 was so screwed there with that. You know what? So much so, I'm getting the skin off that cougar. Normally it'd be all wrinkly, but this one's young. But oh, look at all that iron over there. I should probably end up being over encumbered here. I have to ditch some stuff. It's pretty close. Oh, with all this iron here, I will be. Guaranteed. I'm at the ditch. Probably, I don't know, wood and stone, maybe. For the more less important things. This guy right over there didn't notice all this iron. It's the most iron I've ever had, probably. Ugh. There's the over encumbered. All right, where's the stone? I'll ditch the stone. That's like just enough. Just enough. Go smelt the hell out of that iron.
$145 on
What's
Sky,
this one? Stars is our
60
guide.
on Hill.
Oh, that's right. I can turn in now because of that. Good.
Perfect. Let us see what you have here. I've been waiting. I will need to see astrolabes from
I'm getting gear that's too high for me. That's a good thing. Good problem to have. Look at that. Boom. Oh yeah. Well, this much iron, I might as well just... Want to unlock silver. I can make 29 rapiers. Let's see. Oh, okay. So hatchets fall under engineering. That's pretty lame. Rapiers and long swords and stuff fall under weaponsmithing, and then armor falls under armor. I don't know. Let's see. So let's see. It's
Can't get anything. Yeah.
I need to find out if the armor
Right,
weight
can you
is
wall, like right here?
what is what. Gear score, perks, gem sockets. Yeah. Okay, light. Your dodge is quick.
From where I'm
Is a quick roll. I was wondering why I didn't have a roll anymore. That covers a lot of distance. Light armor tends to be less protective. Duh. Normal while wearing medium. Normal. While wearing medium armor, your dodge is quick hop. This offers good balance between protection and mobility. I did like being able to hop before. I mean, I can hop now. The roll is better, but I can hop right now. I can still dodge things and sidestep. Heavy armor, your dodge is a slow sidestep. Heavy armor limits your mobility, but offers best damage mitigation. Of course, over encumbered is over encumbered. So rapier, light or medium armor.
Watch short.
I like the rapier bow idea there. Yeah, this is saying to go with that one. All about evasion, dodging, and damage with a bleed. Here are the best active skills. Tondo applies bleed. Stacks over time. Up to 3 times. And again, passive increase. Tondo complements a heavy puncture passive as well. Yeah, I want to reset my rapier anyways. Let's try out this build that they want to do here. When was this one? Because there's been some changes. 6 days ago. Alright, so it's new enough. Alright, so they're saying go with Tondo, of course. They reduces all cooldowns on any one hit.
Try to kill the KO.
They're saying riposte. Enter defensive stance for 1 second. Struck during this ability, counter the attacker, stunning them briefly for 1.5 seconds. You're briefly invulnerable upon a successful riposte. Taunt gem capacity. I don't really want the taunt gem though. This is great. Okay, let's slow down for a second active ability. It places you into a defensive stance. I don't know if I agree with some of these.
Op heaven again.
I do like the idea of going with a bow with it though. I think a bow would be fun.
Not anymore.
In the closed beta, it was probably my most favorite weapon, though I'll say I like playing light character as a dodge and it was really fun against other creatures. Medium and closed was fine. I still end up just slamming my head against someone sometimes so I can see where medium would help a bit more. Yeah, I've been medium most of this time. Yeah, so people are talking about kind of what I'm doing. Your concern is the roll versus sidestep. You can have all the medium and just gloves and boots light and still roll. That's a good point. Don't mind the sidestep, just wondering if someone has done something. Reddit's always helpful, right? Didn't see any particular issue, by the way. Same with the medium. You can have all the heavy except boots and gloves and count as medium weight. That's interesting. That might be something worthwhile right there. That might be worth doing. Everything heavy except for a couple things. They're saying gloves and boots. And then you still get the sidestep, but you get the damage mitigation of the rest of your heavy armor. Leave the ground lunging forward and for 10 meters in a stab motion. That's pretty cool. Like, I do like this one a lot, actually. Because you get a little charge out of it. It looks like damage would be lower, but you get charge out of it. And then this one, if you kill somebody with it, it reduces the cooldown by 80%. And then you get to increase crits. Pressing light attack at any time during Flashe will stop and perform a static continual attack. That's cool.
Oh my god. CT. Message! Oh my god!
Just so it's not as confusing. Get this musket side again. Traps might be a better way. Throw trap when triggered, it causes rooted.
Oh.
See if I can even, if I have the stuff for this now. How do I still not have this? Anywhere. I'll save that one on the back burner then. But yes, that's a cool idea, using heavy
It
and
just went away.
staying in the medium.
Fuck the fight.
So I have some heavy, some light.
Op heaven.
But it does, I believe... Oh, no, never mind. Dang it.
Got wallbang.
Alright, 63. Course.
Both.
Unlearned? Why? I need to be 50 for that? Get out of here. Alright, what am I wearing right now that's light? Let's start with that. Boots. Let's see if I can make some boots. Just start leveling the stuff. Like 10 of them. any of these anywhere near as good as what I have? No. Longsword the Zealot. Longsword. What we got here? Strength and focus. So it's not even. It's not an upgrade though, really. It's more higher gear score. But it's not really better. Intelligence focus is no.
Okay.
Intelligence focus no. Intelligence focus no. That is a better musket, so we'll get rid of this one. I don't need the sword.
Woo!
Get rid of that. And this is better gear score, but it's not, the stats are worse. So.
Y'all are just panicking.
Do it again. Because at least... Okay, this actually... I don't know if armor ring is the same as armor smithing. So...
Hit 101.
Dalmatian Street. So they keep on skinning too. Just keep skinning stuff like crazy. Plus 108 to armoring. I'm at 15 now. What do I need to be at? Rugged leather. Rugged leather. Should be the next requirement. Oh, cool. It even has metal in it. Tier 3. Require level 20. Okay. Not that I have the rugged leather yet, but I can get to like level 20 quick. Let's just do another 10 of these and then that should be it. I don't know what needs iron. The freaking buckles on the boots iron. I don't know.
How did it end up on me?
Wow, wow.
Puka.
21.
Just deleted.
Oh, so I'm just. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. It's needs to be skill level 50. Poop. Doable. Just not this minute. That's all. Very doable though. The achievement as well. It's no cheese sandwich. It's true. It's not a cheese sandwich. How'd they know? really, really step up my gathering, I guess.
One long.
Ditch it. Where's jewel crafting? Stone cutting station. Okay. I gotta start working on this too. There's so much stuff to work on. But a lot of these things just kind of come with it. Like, as you go through the world, you could just, oh, I'm just gonna grab this boulder. It's gonna grab this, gonna grab that. It's not bad. Malachite. Yeah, see, it's not terrible. You just kind of cut what you can. Then it becomes something usable. It's a lot better than just having it take up bag space and not even be usable. So like right now you see these are things I can actually put in. And they're not great yet. Let's see, arcane damage, don't care. 20% damage converted to nature. Not what I'm doing. Taunts are active. You generate 100% more threat. Holy crap, no. 6% damage against targets with active crowd control status. Slow stun root. See, none of these are useful for me right now. So, right now. Arcane stuff again. Yeah, same deal. See where we're at with points on this, though. I haven't really done too much with it today.
We will never give up the fight.
Let's see.
We will emerge victorious.
See, these aren't much better than what I have right now for most things. I'm kind of looking at the next level, this gladiator stuff. Maybe 25 for it, though. Let's see, where's the rapier? So I don't think, yeah, I don't have enough yet, which I could easily get next time I play. Easily. 280 to my 270. Yeah, so it's not
So dead.
that much better.
I'm so fucked.
But some things might be. It's all light. There's medium. I'm already at 280. I'm at 260. I could. Five decks. Yeah. Absorption against beasts is a useful thing. But I'll probably just save the points for now. Now that it seems like they removed the cap.
Oh, nice try.
I don't know. To be gladiator, I need 3,000 rep, and I think I also have to be level 20, which is not far from it. And as a side note, you do get a lot more for doing the PvP quests. So that is a big perk. So you get influence, more XP. Well, I don't know about more XP. Actually, less XP. Territory standing though, and more rep and tokens. So it is worth doing the PvP ones. So yeah, 100% influence for the syndicate here. I wonder if actually doing some of these would be worth it, or if it would just be better to do it in the right zone, which is probably the case. Probably best to just do it in the zone that you should be doing it in. Came before. Oh, I can do my gladiator quest now. I don't know. Well, either way, I can do that stuff tomorrow. Or whatever. Whenever. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I definitely need to get some sleep. No question there. Call it a night. We'll probably be able to see you tomorrow. You sleep well. Have a good one, man.